Hi there, thanks for joining me today. I have a book haul. Nancy gave me permission. She said, head on up to that Kirby book sale because the first snowflake has not flown. So if Nancy says it's okay, it's okay. Mark my words on that. So, so today's is a book haul, and you might notice I've got a green awareness pin there. I ordered a whole bunch. I'm going to be handing them out to everyone. If you come near me, you're going to get a pin handed to you because the green awareness pin is for PBC. And it's also, of course, for liver disease, which PBC is, which now I am aware of. And I am going to spread the word because it's such a rare disease and it's a woman's disease. Men can get it too, but it's 99 out of 100 will be women that get it. And you know what, as well, the green awareness ribbon is also for mental health awareness. So, and I'm very happy to share my liver disease with mental health awareness. Goodness knows I am very willing to share. I found some really cute books. I grabbed this one because I thought it would make a cute skinny dip book, Sunnyside skinny dip book. Isn't that cute? So it's got lots of great great illustrations inside, and this looks like a kind of book that I might have read in school, but I don't see a year anywhere. But boy, this sure looks like it would have been 1960s, 50s and 60s. It wouldn't surprise me if I read this in school. Is there a name in here so I can hunt them down? Colleen Lott. Anyhow, I just thought that would make a really cute Sunnyside skinny dip book. So just absolutely naked inside, but with I with the skinny dip books, I do the signature threads right through the spine. I found this book mostly for myself. I'm really looking forward to this book. It's a book on the hidden meanings inside Renaissance art, which fascinates me. I usually will refer to, there's a specific channel on YouTube, Perspective. Yes. Yeah, I believe it's Perspective. And he, Waldemir, he's always explaining all the little hidden things to look for in the paintings because there's so much more going on than what we think is going on in these paintings. There's things that, like candles that aren't lit usually means that the person is dead and the painting is being done posthumously. Little things like that you have to look for. Like this one, the money lender and his wife, and I've used them before in a book. Apparently it's she's in big trouble because she's more interested in the money than she is. These are her scriptures here, and she's more interested in what he's doing there, counting out the money, rather than reading her scriptures. And when they put these convex mirrors and convex windows and paintings that the glass is reflecting what's going on the other side, where the artist is. Oh, like there's a candle that's burnt out. That's not a good sign, and I bet they tell us about it over here. I'm really looking forward to reading through this book. This book will not be cut up. I'm really going to enjoy it. Oh, there's Venus. Hi. I'm really going to enjoy that book. got a couple of cute little books that I also thought would make some fun Sunnyside skinny dips. I'd like to work on some of those this winter. And again, I'm hoping that my medication keeps kicking in the way it seems to be doing lately, and that I just start feeling better and better and can get back to as much work as I used to be able to do. This is pretty, isn't it? Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. Look at the cover on this. It's just beautiful. And it's old. 1884. Harry Chestnut. So I'm going to have to look up Harry and see if I can find Harry. And it was good that Mr. George Hutt it was good that he did the little devotion inside there, or salutation, or whatever it is you wish to call it, because there's no date of publication in here, so at least I know it's at least 1884, which is really cool. Oh, we just don't get hardcover books like this anymore. And this, look at that. I just want to feel it. It's the book of Don Quixote, the story of the Man of La Mancha. 1887. It really, I have two songs that come to mind when I hear this, because one, of course, is The Impossible Dream, which is so beautiful, such a beautiful song. And also R. Gordon Lightfoot did a song on Don Quixote. So I had to grab that. They saved this one for me because they thought I might like it, and they're right. It's one of those little books that Hallmark makes, that it used to, you don't know what to get someone. You want to get them a little something, not just a card. Pardon me. So it says for and from, so you could sign on it. And then it just has pictures of little traditions from around the world for Christmas time. Anyhow, I thought it was sweet of them to put this aside for me, and I couldn't say no. It was a good I always feel like it's a good donation, and I actually took some books and donated them. So that also helped me feel good. This book was meant to be, because I haven't finished putting pages into the Four Little Mischiefs yet. But do you know this little fellow, Jeremy Fisher, that I just had the one picture of him? Look what I found. The Tale of Mr. Jeremy Fisher. And maybe I can find out what his story is, because I've never read the story about Mr. Jeremy Fisher. Why it is that he's so determined to go fishing when all he has to do is eat bugs. But again, I guess he must be a sportsman. I'll find out. I'll let you know. Look how cute. Look, he could even eat that snail, but I guess he wants fish. Once upon a time, there was a frog called Mr. Jeremy Fisher. He lived in a little damp house amongst the buttercups at the edge of a pond. Aw, I bet he liked that the house was damp. See, there's a snack right there. There's a dragonfly. That would be tasty, Jeremy. Why are you worried about fish? It's a mystery. I've got to read this story and find out more about Jeremy Fisher and what's going on there. So he's, this looks like it's seen better days, but the insides are fine, and that's all we care about, right? So now I've got more frogs for the mischiefs. Now here's a really cool book that I found. I've never seen one of these ones before. Hill's Album of Biography and Art. And then it lists all the different things that it has inside it. And it's old. What year? What year is this? 1884. So I don't get the impression from looking through it that it was one of those books where it's a compilation of magazines and that you could buy the final one for the year. This looks like it actually was a book. Oh, Roscoe Conkling. My grandfather's name was Roscoe. Roscoe Conkling. Anyhow, it's got some very interesting illustrations. Oh, there's some frogs, jumping frogs. Oh, hold on. That's gotta go into a book. There we go. Mark Twain. Samuel Clemens. So this has got lots of, I love pictures like this. They're just so fantastic to put into junk journals. I love interesting anatomical things like that. Phrenology and some of its teachers. Oh my. Oh, that's when they feel the bumps on your head and they tell you all about yourself. Distinguished astronomers. Oh my. Anyhow, I just thought, like, oh, these could be scanned. If I knew how to scan. I don't know how to scan. But then again, knowing me, I don't use scanned things. I'll just cut up a book and use it. And I'm quite sure, don't worry, I'll check it out, but it's not in good condition. I can tell you that right off the bat. But I will look it up. So fear not. If you're worried about it, fear not. I will check it out and see, make sure that I'm not going to be damaging a book that's precious. But I feel like that most likely a book like this, there's a lot of them out there. My goodness, it weighs a ton. That's a heavy book. Anyhow, as I was leaving, they always have two picnic tables outside the church where people can drop off donations before they go in and buy more books, which is what I did. But as I was leaving, I always like to check in case there's anything there. And there was. I got 2 books that I would have missed otherwise. So this one I love. I have one of his other books, and it's an Edwardian story. This is the story of an English village. And I'm really looking forward to enjoying this one because it's an English village. But what the author does, these books, this author, I guess illustrator and author, but he tells the story without words. It's just artwork. And in this one, like here it says 14th century, but when you turn the page, it says 15th century. So how the village has changed into the 15th century. And how they lived. Isn't this cool? And I have one on the Edwardian era, in the 16th century, and how the village would have changed again in another 100 years. There's the castle still up on the hill. how the buildings have changed, how the insides have changed. Oh, there's a wedding going on. Anyhow, the one I have of an Edwardian era, the artwork is just so beautiful in it, and I'm really looking forward to sitting down and looking through this one. Oh, you can see here the castle is falling apart. 18th century. Interesting. Anyhow, so I was happy to find that one. And then, of course, you'll never guess what found me. It hunts me down. I found a copy of this. So, and it's in lovely condition. Edith just hunts me down and finds me. I gave one away. I think it was for when I reached 2,500 subscribers. So maybe I'll give another one away when I reach 5,000 subscribers. We got a little ways to go. I'm only at I can't seem to break the 3,300. It just keeps hanging around there. So I'll hold off. But so it'll have to be for a really, really good number. I think 5,000 is a good number. And we'll maybe send another Edith Holden off into the world. This is a second printing, a second edition. So I've yet to find a first edition, but this one's a second one. I'll have to check my others and see. I have quite a few. I've got quite a stack of these. It's not nice to say, but if they're there, I grab them, because who knows, maybe someday I'll just start handing them out. Oh, come to visit me here. Have a copy of Edith. Anyhow, I'm always grateful when I can find her books. Obviously, maybe the universe is telling me I need to use her artwork more often, which makes me think that I need to put a little more Edith in here before I start sewing. I have them all paper clipped and ready to be poked. Mind you, I could put Edith in doing some fussy cutting. I don't necessarily have to put Edith pages in. And sometimes that's a better use of Edith in little books, because I would have to cut down the page to fit Edith's artwork in here. And so sometimes it's better to fussy cut for a small book rather than to use a whole folio to put into a small book. I'd have to cut it too much. So anyhow, thanks for joining me today. I hope you found my little book haul interesting. All thanks to Nancy giving me permission to go. And now I'm going to have to read about Mr. Jeremy Fisher and why he was so determined to catch fish instead of just eating all those yummy bugs that must have been living around the pond he lived near. And then this one, this is going to be my book for tonight. Oh, I can't wait to find out all these little hidden secrets that the artists put into their paintings. I mean, I knew that they would put people they knew into their paintings. Like sometimes they'd get commissioned to do a religious piece of artwork, but the person who was paying for the painting wanted their wife to be the Virgin Mary, or wanted their daughter to be, you know what I mean? Like that sort of thing. I was aware of that, but so many other little superstitious things or symbolic things that if you lived in the time, you knew that actually meant, the person in this painting is dead, or the person in this painting is this or that. Or else, the hidden people that are in paintings that you didn't know about, that were just seeing a shadow in a doorway, or I love that sort of thing. Anyhow, I'm going on way too long. thank you for joining me today for this little unexpected book haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're still here after all that, I hope you'll take a second and click on like and help me pay for my glue. And especially comment down below and say hi, and I'll say hi back at you. And we'll get together soon, probably in a few days, because I got a lot of turkey to eat in the next few days. So, and I'll be dealing probably with the turkey coma. What is it again in turkey? There's an ingredient in turkey. Yeah, it's gone right out of my head. Oh well. It's already hit me and I haven't even eaten any turkey yet. Take care. We'll talk soon. Bye.